A woman in South Korea earns more than $9,000 a month just by eating food in front of a camera. We have a video that explains more. Take a look.
Park Seo-yeon lays a Korean feast in front of her computer. Then she turns on a video camera, she eats, and thousands of viewers watch her. This is the latest fad in South Korea, gastronomic voyeurism. Park, known as the Diva, broadcasts herself eating in her apartment for up to 3 hours every day. Viewers can chat with her or send virtual balloons that translate into cash.
내가 지금 이만한 양을 먹질 못하잖아요.
People enjoy the vicarious pleasure with my online show when they can't eat that much, or don't want to eat food at night, or are on a diet.
She earns more than $9,000 a month doing this and has quit her job at a consulting firm. There are about 3,500 people in South Korea doing such online programs, some sponsored by restaurants. Some say it makes eating alone feel less awkward.
Jesus.
Super interesting. So she says the following: it feels great when people have said, I recovered from anorexia thanks to you, or thank you for a fun and delicious time. Fun and delicious time. Yeah. I am the woman who lives a life to eat. Now, interesting perspective on this story. Single person households are increasing rapidly in South Korea. Just to give you guys some numbers, one person households are said to increase from 25.3% in 2012 to 32.7%.
So that's projections. Okay, yeah. Now hold. So why are people watching this and paying for it? Are they, let's just keep it real. Is it, I mean, it's food porn, but I don't know which direction the porn is going. Do they care about the food, or are they are they sexually into her eating the food and they're like going to work while she eats?
That I don't know. So no report gets into that nitty gritty. Like, do I think that do I think that there are guys that watch her eat the food and they jerk off as they do so? Absolutely. I'm sure there are people jerking off while they're watching this right now. Like, I'm not lying. Like, it's the truth.
Don't encourage him. Okay, anyway. So look, dudes are amazing, but everybody's amazing, right? Like, look, don't get me wrong. One, she's cute, right? Two, I was like, oh, that Korean food looks good. But when she cooked up, and I was like, oh, that nice bulgogi. She has some galbi beef there. Anyway, but like, why, dude? You're sitting there for 3 hours. Oh, she's eating the food. Oh, yeah. Take another bite. Oh no, she didn't.
Well,
right?
So there are a number of possible explanations. Remember, we did a story on the feeder fetish, right? Where people are like feeding one another while they're in bed. Actually sounds kind of fun, right? So maybe there are guys that get turned on by her, or maybe also women that get turned on by watching another person eat like that. But I think that, you know, the loneliness also plays a role. If you're living by yourself and you want to connect with someone while you're eating your own dinner, it's kind of nice to be able to, you know, get on your computer and eat your dinner with this girl, right? No. And you're interacting with her. It's not like, you know, you're watching a video and you can't interact with the person.
I fear I'm going to be slightly judgmental here, and I feel bad about it, right? Like, because if you're lonely and then you need this, I love you, brother, and I care for you and I want to help you, etc. But make human interactions. To sit there and say, oh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm dining out tonight with K-Fed. You know, like this Korean lady who's eating and I'm watching her and I'm having, but it's not a real meal. I mean, you know, it's not real company.
You are being too judgmental. I get it. But some people might be socially awkward. Maybe they're just not feeling it. They just want to go home after a long day of work and not have to go meet someone face to face. I don't know. I think it's totally fine. And look, if people are willy-nilly giving her money for what she's doing, then that's their decision. If they really enjoy. Look, I got to be honest with you. I'm obsessed with Anthony Bourdain, and part of the reason why I love his show is because I love watching him eat. Right? And I don't I don't get any sexual.
You're a feeder?
Hold on. I might be. No, I'm not. I don't get any sexual gratification from watching it, but I just enjoy. I love food. I enjoy seeing different types of food and
you know where I like to see food?
Right.
On my plate.
No, I know, but it's also fun to see like what other cultures are eating. And
yeah. Now to be fair, and so let me walk it back a little bit, right? And say you're right. Of course, there's. The Food Network does terrific in the U.S. and there's a lot of people who love to see other people prepare food, other people eat food, and Anna's among them, etc. So So it could be food porn in that sense, not sexual, but like, hey, they're in the, and this is the new media, and it's a new way of doing a cooking show, right? Or an eating show. So I get it, and everything is consensual. You want to give her money, she's perfectly right to take it. You're perfectly right to give it to her if that's what makes you happy.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm saying is, hey, you want to do that, great. And then on top of that, it'd be nice if you had dinner with a human being that isn't on the computer.
I'm sure the majority of them do. But like I said, there are a number of explanations for why people like watching her show or watching her eat for 3 hours. But I mean, think about YouTube, right? So this is in South Korea, the story that we just did. But think about YouTube and how some shows make a killing by eating disgusting amounts of bacon, right? Like
some shows.
Yeah.
I wonder which show that
a show
would
that
be.
will go unnamed. How about
Okay,
that?
yes, how about that?
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, but that's funny. You know, but everybody gets something different out of it, right?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you're right. So people are amused by that, and they're like, oh, bang, right? And these people are like, yay, bulgogi. Bim bim bop. Okay, last thing on this is, would you do it?
Yes. Yeah, I would.
But I don't know why I feel like that's a little like, it makes me a little uncomfortable.
To know, I'm not joking. I'm planning on filming a video for my vlog where I'm eating. I want to do a little social experiment.
No, the social experiment I totally agree with.
Yeah.
But if I knew that like that was like turning people on or whatever it was, just having me eat, and I'm just like, oh, I should do that. Right? And I don't know, like if I was gonna get $9,000 a month, that's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
But then I know what people are doing.
Why don't even think about it? You don't have to think about it. I know what people are doing to some of our videos, but I just don't think about it. I move on with my life. You're doing something innocent. In this case, we're trying to inform the public. In her case, she's just eating a lovely dinner while she's on camera. Normal behavior. It's not like she's, like dancing for them or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't show her tits or anything, right?
No.
Like, oh, bim bim bop plus this. Here you go.
By the way, I like how we immediately make everything sexual. Maybe there's no sexual component to this whatsoever. It's just our speculation.
Yeah. Sure.